Hello, and today we are going to work on a pinch pot. As you can see, I have a small amount of clay here that I am now forming into a six-sided square. I'm going to use the inside of my palm to pat the edges so there are no sharp edges. As I'm doing this, I am putting a little pressure on each pat so that I'm trying to form it into a sphere. Using two hands, carefully pat into a ball shape. Once you have that, your next step will be to examine your clay sphere for imperfections. There is a crease or a fold, just carefully smooth that over with your thumb. Once that's done, check the thickness or the depth of your sphere. How far can your thumb go down, leaving a thickness the width of your pinky? Carefully insert your thumb into the clay sphere. Notice how I'm holding it in my left hand palm so it has no flat bottom, and carefully moving it around, pinching it between my thumb and my forefingers. Currently I'm trying to even out the clay, working the bottom first so that I'm able to reach down there with my thumb, giving that an even thickness. So once that's done, I will start moving my way upward towards the rim, pinching, overlapping my pinches. Using that, you can see with the impressions on my hand whether clay is hitting that. The top of the rim is getting rounded between that little surface between the thumb and the pointer finger. Notice how I'm not setting it on the table, I'm always keeping it in my hand. That thickness, again, that's where it should be folding, keeps a nice compressed rim. If it is not a perfect circle, you can color it right now. That is what I'm currently doing. It will thicken up the rim a little bit, but you can go back and pinch it to the correct thickness. Again, small little pinches are a lot better than, this is not a race, so take your time. If your clay begins to crack, it's because the moisture is, you are taking moisture out of the clay with your hands and you've been working with it too long. Again, right now I'm just going through the whole piece, checking for even thickness throughout it. Now I'm going to go back and carefully thin down the rim. Again, I am looking for the thickness of my pinky. If it's too thick, then I am just going to keep on pinching it so it becomes thinner. Once I have done that, I'm going to examine the whole piece on the exterior. If there are little cracks, go back and clean those up, fill them in. Once you have your desired piece thickness, carefully pat it on the table to get a flat bottom so that it stands up. And you have a pinch pot.